Oh, I'm just letting you know. That's you let them niggas know you gonna be ready for everything they throw at you.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk at the 20. Now ETN to start the drive. And he's got some space here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. With that run right there,
and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And they take possession of the football and hand it at the 36-yard line. And without a doubt, the way they pictured that opening drive.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way.
We some hard hitters out here, man.
Got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
I wish I could make somebody fumble.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 40.
All right, man. I wish y'all would block, bro.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
Y'all not blocking the one dude.
Just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. The Texans at 13-2 on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners are 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
Holding on who?
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
O.J. Howe.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Pierce on the counter. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th down. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. And they'll try to throw here. Mills. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Amulican. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So a win here in Houston will give them the season sweep. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Watson. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
I finally used it to steal the calls and
What, the free form? You weren't using it before? For real? Bro, I freeform just about every pass, dog.
it should work better.
Yeah, I think they penalized you for not using it.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Yeah.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Yeah, that wasn't a big one, just a short one there, but guess what?
Yeah, I think I've always felt that they penalize you for not using the free form. They make you throw the ball kind of behind the dudes.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
That's probably why I be throwing out of bounds every time.
Now Mills.
This
ball caught by Mechie. He's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing. And he's really
that probably ain't why, but
had some big games along the way.
it ain't.
He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays.
It ain't a bad thing to tell yourself there, bro.
Dorsett, the man in motion. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Pierce takes it straight ahead. 50 yards rushing.
I don't know where my lead blocker was going. Goodness gracious.
That's running early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy who's caliber runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Texans take the early turnover.
Okay, guys, we have completed the portion of the off-man cover one portion of practice. Now time to go to the cover 2-man.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one
What
away.
was the first portion?
From the 6.
Man blitz.
Man blitz.
Boy, that's the way you started.
Man blitz. No better start than one.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe?
No.
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. Etienne once more. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. Brad Smith. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 44, Watson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They're giving some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. He's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense.
So he's doing what he want to do, huh?
So a failure to connect on second down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Watson. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. He's on quite the interception. Running in 2 last week. Another one here. Remember, he's not a DB. He's a linebacker. But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same. Right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same. And he is paying it off in a big, big way. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Y'all ain't blocking nobody. If I gotta break 2 tackles and I don't give it 2 yards, y'all ain't blocking nobody.
All I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Look at that.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu. I'll tell you that much for free. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first.
Green, bro, you trash, dog.
29. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Option play, and it's a handoff to Pierce. Just a yard.
That my left tackle. That nigga so trash.
You got no tackle for you.
I mean, my left guard.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A solid gain of 15 yards in the States move. He's certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a game.
Oh, you had it, Teddy.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking he was gonna go outside, and he didn't.
Texans touchdown. Dameon Pierce, that's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me,
why you not out there, bro?
We're having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On first down, Watson. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. 7 yards there on the first down screenplay.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
From just shy of midfield, Watson. Smith catches left side. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Watson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jerry Hughes able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off of play action, it's Watson. And that will be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
33 yards is the distance.
Oh, yeah, playing.
And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Oh, you play Carmen. I'm tripping.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
He's trying to, though.
First down, Mills. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
What?
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They go again with Pierce. Room here to run. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 120 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And this will be a Texans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Pierce now up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Mills now from the 50. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Mills. That's good. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Jags grab it.
How would you even throw it?
So certainly not at all what you're looking for here to start the third quarter. A fumble on their opening drive.
Not at all. You're exactly right about that because this had a chance to be the drive to put everything away. A touchdown here, that might have put everything out of reach for them. It definitely handed out a lifeline to the defense on that play.
Nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And now Watson throws another interception. And the Texans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Chad Muma brings him down on that one defensively.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. Can't give up gains like that.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard.
Hey, what you doing in your game, bro?
Not a whole lot there. The defense
you pull it off?
Look for that run pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
All right.
And they'll go right back to Pierce. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And good vision there as he's across midfield.
Yeah, he got me lucky field goal at the end. Dang, for real?
The Texans pick up the first down.
Wow.
On play action, Mills.
You was handling them.
That's going to be caught by C.J. Board.
You was handling them, man. I really don't believe.
First and 10. Now a handoff for Pierce. And he'll get 7 yards.
Hold the block, man. That's my fault. I be on turbo. Or sprint.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They'll run here with Pierce. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal from inside the 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Pierce. Is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll run for it with Pierce. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Damian Pierce. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. From the 6. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So the incomplete pass on
on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Watson off play action. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
Think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes.
Y'all get moved too much, man.
Yeah, versatility and show.
Like, hold the block.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd
Nobody
down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not
These
seen
niggas
that
don't
much
block,
today.
bro.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt
Nobody
they didn't have
blocked.
time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed,
My
along with
God,
great
bro.
penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th
You all right, man?
Mills to throw for it on 4th. And he's got Dorsett complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Ike line self. He won.
Out is the Texans kick
He
team.
won 47-7.
From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Watson's throw complete there to Smith. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
What are you doing,
We're used
bro?
to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he wisely will throw that one away. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved.
Oh yeah, we got action.
They got that buzz.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. To the air yet again, Watson. And his throw here is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. And now here's another interception. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. They've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like every time they touch in this one, Charles turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 195 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running left here on the option, Mills. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Give to Pierce now on the option. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Mr. Wilson.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Another carry for Pierce.
Oh, that's a pick.
He will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk to the 12. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together.
Oh, really? I like the offense was a wide receiver.